104.7 The Cave is Springfield's pure classic rock. I've got the great pleasure of having John Dillon on the phone this morning from the Ozark Mountain Daredevils. How are you today, sir?
I'm great. How you guys doing?
We are doing well, rocking and rolling, and we are so excited. You guys are teaming up with the Springfield Symphony Orchestra this year for really what is going to be a once-in-a-lifetime concert, in my opinion. You got 2 dates in September, the 10th and 11th, Juanita K. Hammonds Hall for the Performing Arts. Are you excited about this, sir?
Like you said, it's unbelievable. Over the years, we've considered the possibility of doing something like this, because I've always thought that some of our songs sort of lend themselves to the symphony treatment. But, where do you go in Springfield? And then all of a sudden, a new conductor comes to town, Kyle Wiley Pickett, and he's very progressive and open to the possibility of doing something like this and is familiar with our music. So over 2 years ago, we had a meeting with him, and he was just like crazy for the idea. Then the pandemic hit, so we've been slowly working on orchestrations over the last couple of years, and now finally we're ready to rock.
And I think it's just going to be unbelievable just because I know Kyle as well, and I know how hard he works. The musicians in the orchestra are incredible and world-class, and then you've got an incredible band like yourselves all in one place at one night. It's just going to be so cool. Have you guys done any rehearsals yet? Have you kind of gotten an idea of what this is going to sound like?
Yeah, what we've been doing, and we've never done, obviously, anything like this, and neither has the orchestra. So we are very fortunate to have a member in our band named Bill Jones, who is just a brilliant musician, and he is doing all the orchestrations for the songs. And so for the last 8 to 10 months, he has been working very diligently on doing the orchestrations, and then we've been kind of pushing these in front of Kyle and the concert master to sort of see how everything would work. It's quite a process. We are getting close to the end of figuring out which songs we're going to do. And then before we take the stage, we'll have to have a rehearsal. And I got to tell you, it's just the idea of playing. It's the scariest thing I've ever done. As a musician who plays, songs that I've written myself, and just to think of getting on stage with a full orchestra behind you. And then you'd have to keep in mind that the Daredevils are kind of a loose group of folks who just sort of play whatever they feel, kind of when it happens, in the moment. And symphony orchestras, do not jam.
No, there is no room for improvisation in an orchestra.
No, that's right. So we have, and so it's like two sides of the same page, kind of coming together to form this one thing. And it was so funny, we were talking about it the other day. And so the consensus is it's either going to be the greatest thing you've ever seen, or it's going to be a complete train wreck, but either way, it's going to be really entertaining.
It's going to be fun, too. And like I said, if Metallica can do it, the Daredevils can do it. So I'm sure it's going to be awesome. You said something interesting, though. You still are not 100% on the songs that you guys are going to do. Have you guys put out like a list of 20 or 30 or whatever it is and said, okay, write orchestrations to all these and we'll go with, 20 of them or 15 or whatever?
That is exactly what we're doing. And I believe we're going to have around 18 when it's all said and done. And we are very close to have Bill Jones, our orchestrator, is very close to being finished with all of them. And we've been getting together every week, a couple of days, in one of our guitar players' little studio. And so Bill has this amazing software where he can write out all the orchestrations and it comes back in a simulated form. So we're able to kind of hear what it's going to be like, kind of an electronic rendition of the parts. So that's been really helpful. And then, of course, we will get together and, hey, man, like you said, if Metallica can do it, but I'm not sure anybody has ever attempted a song like Chicken Train.
That's what I was going to say. Enter Sandman's one thing, but when you got a guy up there with a harp doing Chicken Train, that's gonna play big time. I just can't wait to hear it, man. I'm so excited about it. I think it's going to be such a cool show. It really is.
Thank you.
It really is. And also, the Daredevils, a lot of us that have been fans of yours and know you guys for a long time is, like you said, you're a loose group, but you're also kind of a hodgepodge of so many different genres and styles, bluegrass, country, rock, jazz. It's all in there. So, it stands to reason that eventually one day you were going to throw classical in there as well. So I think it's awesome.
Thank you so much. Well, it's going to be fun. It's going to be different, and we're looking forward to it. And I mean, if you want to see something unique, this is the time and place for that. That's for sure.
110%, and there aren't a lot of tickets left. So if you haven't bought yours yet, you can find out how online, 1047thecave.com.